welcome to SveNFL.
What is up, y'all?
It's Jonathan Rollins.
Skip Misara.
And we're two Americans living in Sweden, talking about football.
Get serious. Get it
Yeah, man. This episode and future episodes are brought to you by Brisket and Friends, our official tissue party. I'm a partner for this podcast. We've been pretending that we're sponsored by them, and now we are Brisket and Friends barbecue ambassadors.
I am so excited that I get to put that on my.
Yeah.
I'm putting it on my CV today.
Yeah.
I honestly like. I've done a lot of interesting things in my life. Some of my weirder accomplishments are frankly the ones I'm the most proud of. One being outdoor natural ice rink maker, and now ambassador of barbecue. I honestly can say that those are two,
crowning achievements.
I never thought I would grow up to be an ambassador of barbecue. This is a very proud moment for me.
I didn't either, man. I had all these dreams and hopes and shit, and I didn't even think to fathom it as a kid that I'd be a barbecue ambassador, and that's us now. We're peddling. We're peddling pork. We're peddling pork, man.
My family's gonna be so proud. I haven't even told them yet.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah. So make sure that y'all go out and next time you're at Brisket and Friends, mention SveNFL and that SveNFL got you there, so they understand that we're giving back and they're giving back. Visit Brisket and Friends. We are actual believers in it, man. We've been pushing it before we were ambassadors. We were pre-ambassador ambassadors.
You know what we got to get? Okay, first of all, this is such a great example of like, just fake it till you make it. You'll get there.
Manifestation.
The other thing I'm thinking is like, we need some merch, bro. We need some Brisket and Friends merch.
Yeah. Oh, I have. Oh, you know. Oh,
I know you got the hat. I know
right there. I'm gonna put it on. I'm rocking it the rest of the episode.
I know it. For those of you who are watching, Jonathan has just exited the screen to go get his Brisket and Friends hat. It feels like a skiff hat because it's, I love these sort of mesh trucker style hats. I can see that's the shit right there. I got to get me one of those.
Yeah, we'll get it. Well, I'll talk to him, man. Our friends there. I'll talk to our guy Nicholas at Brisket and Friends. Shout out to him. He's a Bills fan, so you can't win them all.
Oh shit!
Yeah, can't win them all.
Well, at least he's having a good time.
Yeah. He's he told me he's a Bills fan, and I was just like, I forgive you. But good fans. Team that I hate, but great fans though. He's Bills Mafia. He said that's the way he put it. So shout out to Brisket and Friends, man. We'll be talking about y'all more.
Proud moment.
Yeah, man. So what's going on in the league, man? I know one piece of bad news that we got.
Yeah, we can start with that. Tyreek Hill, Dolphins wide receiver. Obviously, it was funny. People were like, "Oh, well, it's just a dislocated knee," and I was like,
Yeah.
The report is, besides the ACL, he tore multiple ligaments.
Yeah.
Considering his contract situation as well as his age, you kind of have to wonder if you're ever going to see him again. Yeah, and it was kind of, people were kind of commenting on the way, like the look on his face as he was being carted off the field was the look of a guy who knew he might be done. Because it was almost like he was smiling and kind of almost like kind of a farewell, like, it's been fun, you guys. Like,
that might have been
we'll
for
see.
the team, though. He probably thought like, It's probably my last time in this uniform. But
Maybe.
you would think somebody, still young and at the peak of his career probably doesn't feel like it's hard to fathom. Like if you think of boxers and stuff like that, you probably don't think it's the end. You know what I mean? Of the career. But I hope
Sure.
not, man. I mean, I know that he's got a checkered past and all that stuff that people are saying horrible shit online, about some things that he's done in the past. But I wouldn't wish that. Like, that's a big change that these athletes all have to go through, like ending their career, this thing they've worked for their entire lives. And for it to come to an abrupt end like that, it really sucks no matter who you are. So, I felt bad for him, not just as a Dolphins fan, but just as a football fan. Like it's tough.
Sure.
And he was having fun. They have footage of him hyping the team up before, like still being that leader, even though the team hadn't won a game yet. And he helped the team get the momentum going to get them to their first victory. So, man, I hope he can come back and play for somebody in the future. And I'll be glad if it's my Dolphins. And I don't want that to be the end of his career.
Yeah, that's a tough way to go out.
Yeah, man. Getting the first down on the third down, too.
Yeah. Another person that we won't be seeing for the rest of the season, I think we may have mentioned this, but it's official. Malik Neighbors, Giants wide receiver.
Yeah.
Torn
Another
ACL. Bad timing on this one, obviously, because, the Giants get their first win. They're feeling themselves. They got the new quarterback whose jersey sales apparently have gone through the roof since, stepping onto the field, obviously.
Wait, people turned in their Russell Wilson jerseys? I can't believe that.
Or they just turned that 2 into a 6 somehow. Can't be too hard, right?
Just put a little.
You can turn a 2 into a 6.
Side. Yeah,
just
put
do a
the paint
little.
on one side. Yeah,
That's not hard. Turn 2 into a 6 real quick.
I do that. Normally for me, it takes a few drinks. After like 7 beers, a 2 could be a 6 easily.
Yeah.
After the bar, 3:00 in the morning. After the bar.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, you probably ruined some fantasy teams by doing
both
this,
of them.
But, it'd be interesting to see. Chargers star tackle Joe Alt. Obviously, he left with an ankle sprain. We probably won't see him for a couple of weeks. I'm not sure exactly how long he's going to be gone. The other one that's a bit of a mystery is Lamar Jackson. Left this loss to the Chiefs with a hamstring injury. They still have been unclear. It's looking like he's definitely going to miss this week. Some reporters are most of the reports are saying he's going to miss at least 1, maybe 2 weeks. But right now we just don't know. And then on top of that, you have a team that, just learned that one of their star players, Matabuke, suffered a neck injury that apparently is going to keep him out for, I think, the rest of the year. They lost in this last game offensive tackle Ronnie Stanley. They lost Marlon Humphrey, Nate Wiggins, my man, former Bulldog, Roquan Smith, as well. So they're looking like the 49ers of the AFC at the moment, as they are getting smashed by the injury bug.
They're hitting it, and they're right in the rough part of their schedule. Because I was thinking they were primed for a big run at the end of the season. But if they limp into that run time, then they're gonna be really, because they should have won. This was the time for them to win the games. You know what I mean? And then hit this part. People thought the Texans were gonna be tougher, so they probably could possibly win that. I don't know, but then they play the Rams. They could Bears. Then they play the Dolphins. Then they got the Vikings defense, Browns defense. You know what I mean? Jets defense. Like these aren't easy. Then Bengals, Steelers, Bengals again, Patriots. They don't really have a. I don't know, man. Then the Packers and Steelers to end it off. This might be a really, really like a 7-win season for them. If these injuries keep up.
It could be bad. Yeah, it could be bad. So we just came off of the Ireland game, which everyone, glowing reports. Everybody seems to have a good time. There was one guy who did not have a good time, and that is Steelers backup quarterback Skylar Thompson, who was attacked and robbed on the streets of Dublin.
Yeah, I heard about this.
The night before the game. Yeah. Apparently got his ass whooped. It was several guys.
Bruised ribs or some shit.
Yeah, it was apparently several guys who jumped him. He was out walking the streets of Dublin at 3:00 in the morning, which is a little like, bro, what are you doing? Go home. He was already on injured reserve anyway, so he knew he wasn't going to play. So he was just, he was out having a good time.
I'm sure there's more. There's more. He's leaving something out.
Perhaps.
I think he's leaving out the part where he said, "Fuck you, I'll beat all your asses."
Or the fact that he, maybe tried to bang somebody's sister, and then the crew just gathered.
Nobody fucks my sister but me.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Another interesting report related to the international games. It appears that the Browns are expected to start Dylan Gabriel at quarterback when they play the Vikings in London this week.
Oh, what a surprise.
Joe Flacco has looked terrible. They're 1-3 to start the season. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Like, you got to get a look at this kid. He's a third round rookie. So it's not impossible to imagine that he can sling it. He's also a lefty, which is always a little interesting. And yeah, as you mentioned in the last episode, I do think that this is the moment that the press has been waiting for, because now they can really start to dig into this Dylan Gabriel, Shador Sanders drama. That's going to heat up. Like,
as if like if Dylan Gabriel isn't ready, they'll go back to Flacco, and that would make perfect sense. So I don't know. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
but they're gonna beef this thing up, man. I already saw them taking shots, like the little camera aside to Shador on the sidelines. They're ready for this.
Yeah. Next up, we got AJ Brown. I was very curious to ask you what you think of this weird, cryptic Bible tweet that he threw out after.
What was
having? It? So this is coming off of the heels of another Eagles win, where AJ Brown was not really factored into the offense much at all. And after the game, he tweeted, here's the quote. I don't know which part of the Bible this is, but
it's the true part.
Right. It's kind of okay. If you're not welcome, not listened to, quietly withdraw, don't make a scene, shrug your shoulders, and be on your way.
Sounds like advice for all of his followers. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, first of all, you could argue that, I don't know, sending out of tweeting to not make a scene is a little contradictory. Yeah. I mean, you're making a scene. But it's the part of the shrug your shoulders and be on your way part is obviously kind of, forcing Sirianni to field questions about whether or not he's AJ Brown. The bet for me, I'll say this. It'd be one thing if you started the year 1-3
Right.
and no, and you're not throwing the ball to AJ Brown. You're losing football games, but they're winning. They're 4-0.
Yeah.
I don't imagine you're going to find a lot of people who are going to be all that empathetic
Yeah.
to his
Wide receivers are built
complaints.
different, bro. They are built different.
Mm,
You got to get.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna force them the ball. Last thing they need is to change that up.
I will say this though, this year's Eagles are giving me the same kind of vibes that not last year, but the year before. Remember the year before
Hmm.
when we sort of singled them out as being a sort of a fugazi.
Hmm.
I think they started the year like 7-0,
Yeah.
and we were like, "There's something ain't right. This
Yeah.
ain't. It's not real. They
Yeah.
can't keep doing this. It's going to fall apart." And then I can't remember at one point, like they didn't win another game for the rest of the season. It was just like, oh
Yeah.
damn. I think they got to like 10 wins or 11
Yeah.
wins, and then
Limped
they
into
just
the playoffs. Yeah.
yeah. This team feels like that to me a little bit,
Mm.
but we'll see. I mean, it does kind of. I mean, most teams don't really succeed as by way of like making it to the postseason without having some sort of balanced offensive attack, right? Once you show yourself as a bit of a one-trick pony. I mean, and you think about it, they've only had really one half of good sort of quarterback wide receiver play. You know what I mean? So out of those 4 games, there was that one game that AJ Brown went off, but that was really just one half of football.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
It's kind of interesting.
Mm.
I don't know. This is kind of stupid, but it is kind of funny. Robert Saleh, Liam Cohen.
Oh yeah.
Obviously,
About to
they
fight.
got into it. They got into it after the game. This was all about Robert Saleh. Prior to the
Talking that
game,
shit.
had made some comments about legal sign stealing, and Liam Cohen, tried to act like, I mean, what the fuck was he thinking? He did have like 4 or 5 guys in between him and Saleh.
Yeah.
Liam Cohen is not the kind of guy. I wouldn't expect Liam Cohen to win a fight with his fucking wife, his scrawny little dude. And now he's trying to go up against Robert Saleh, who looks like, he could,
Yeah.
do some WWE type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he pulled a Will Smith, tried to say, "Keep your name out of my mouth." And Robert Saleh's reaction, I don't know if you saw the tape, but he's like, I can't remember. He said something first. He said, before the exchange was over, he said, "I will end your fucking life." He said to him. I was like, whoa.
Oh shit. I think he meant it.
Robert Saleh has now walked back these comments. You
know what, folks? I will not end his fucking life. For the record, I will not end his life.
First, he started by saying, like, I shouldn't have said legal sign stealing. There are other words I could have chosen.
Like bullshit or like illegal. Illegal is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Can't be doing that shit.
He heaped praise on Liam Cohen and their defense and all that kind of stuff. And to be fair, we like to make fun of the Jags quite a bit because they seem like a very sort of inconsistent organization. But their defense has, they in the first 4 weeks they have caused at least 3 turnovers in every game.
Every
this
game,
year.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Who's your D coordinator again?
Can't remember.
Okay.
But anyway, he's
Campanile, another Dolphins cast-off. Yes, Anthony.
Oh,
Campanile.
really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
they're everywhere.
That sounds Italian, Campanile.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Italian. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously they catch all this on a hot mic, and now Robert Saleh is trying to apologize and heap praise on Liam Cohen and the Jaguars.
Yeah, you gotta diffuse it. Yeah, but like Cohen was the one that was the aggressor afterwards.
Oh yeah.
It's like you're apologizing for your words, but Cohen needs to apologize for coming at you like that because it was just words. It's trash talk, essentially. You don't. How professional is it for a head coach to be going after a defensive coordinator? The fuck out of here. Like that. There needs to be accountability on that side too.
Yeah. Finally, actually, there's one more thing before I get to finally. Something for people to be aware of. Our Thursday night game, the 49ers, we talked about the Ravens being the 49ers of the AFC. Well, it looks like the 49ers are continuing to be the 49ers of the NFC. Their injury woes continue. Apparently, part of the reason why Brock Purdy played like ass in this last game is that his toe injury is not 100% healed.
I mean, how bad is Mac Jones? Like, just run with the Mac.
Well, didn't Mac? I thought he sort of re-injured a PCL strain in the game 2 weeks ago. So maybe they felt like they didn't have a choice. So anyway, Purdy is still struggling with the toe, and you have reasonable concerns regarding the ability for some of their other star players to start, as well as Ricky Pearsall and Juwan Jennings are continue to be questionable for their Thursday night game against the Rams. So they look like they're kind of limping into this game a little bit. Definitely something to keep an eye on. And now finally, the NFL, despite all the conspiracy theories that led us to believe that Taylor Swift was going to be the Super Bowl halftime performer, they have announced that Bad Bunny will be hosting the Super Bowl halftime show. There was a report to suggest that Swift and the NFL were in negotiations for her to do it, and for whatever reason, the negotiations collapsed, and
the reason is probably the number 0, which is how many dollars that you get to perform at the Super Bowl.
Right.
So she's probably like, nah.
Obviously, the Bad Bunny decision is interesting. It proves to already be somewhat controversial.
Jay-Z, man, he's a smart man.
Sure. I mean, it kind of feels like he's pulling a page out of Jerry Jones's book. It's like, as long as they're talking about you, it's all that matters.
Yeah.
And also, to be fair, I didn't know that. I don't know anything about Bad Bunny for the most part.
Me neither. I know of him because you can't miss him, but he's like the biggest star. He's a can't miss choice. And then if you want the NFL to go international,
apparently he's one of the most streamed artists on Spotify.
Yeah.
Which is like, so from a business perspective, this has predictably pissed off, the whole Trump MAGA crowd, because all of his songs are in Spanish.
How many Oakley shades were broken?
Yeah, exactly. And I predict that this will be this is not the last time we're going to hear about this. Trump seems to weigh in on everything. I'm sure he'll complain about this too.
The best part about it is Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican.
Right.
And Puerto Rico is a part of America. Yeah. So if people are saying it's un-American, he's American just like you and me. I love it.
I think it's interesting. It's going to be fun to watch this debate play out. Because Bad Bunny. I mean, honestly, one of the only thing I know about Bad Bunny is that he recently, during his world tour, announced that he wouldn't be including America in that world tour because he was afraid that, ICE was going to show up outside of his concerts and start arresting and deporting people.
Love it.
So he's also is a bit of a gender bender in a sense. I don't know what his sexual preference is, but when you see him stylistically, he's a man who's not afraid to wear a dress.
Oh, really?
Just to be kind of, it seems like he's just, I don't think he just seems like, fashion wise,
like Gen Z.
He's just very he's very brave or versatile or however you want to put it. So this is gonna. I think the story is gonna get uglier as time goes on.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to watch.
Yeah.
He seems fun.
He's gonna put on a good show. That's what's gonna happen.
We busted into his playlist a little bit when we found out about this, me and the kids, and
nice.
he does have one song that's an absolute fucking banger that he does with Cardi B. And I hope she winds up being a special guest because that was the one song that I was like, okay, that's fucking dope. I like that.
Nice, man. I'm glad. Mm-hmm. All right, we're about to get into these picks.
Let's do it.
All right, let's take a nice break, and then we'll come back and make our picks for the week. We are back from break. That break was brought to you by Brisket and Friends. Officially.
For real.
For real this time. Brisket and Friends, sponsor of SveNFL podcast. Brisket and Friends, the best barbecue in Sweden. Brisket and Friends, barbecue so good, make you want to slap your grandma. Make sure, go to Brisket and Friends and get the SveNFL table breaker. It still doesn't exist for real, but they won't know what you're talking about. But we'll figure something out to get this SveNFL thing there. Until then, ask for the SveNFL table breaker so they know that you found out about Brisket and Friends through SveNFL podcast.
But you know what else didn't exist for real until now was this fucking sponsorship of Brisket and Friends of our podcast. You know what I mean? So it's like, we're not gonna stop. You think we're gonna stop there? The SveNFL table breaker, we are gonna speak this into existence, some form of it, either that or something else. But it's
we got ideas.
Don't tell me that I can't make some shit happen, motherfucker. Bitch.
Yes. This is an exercise in manifestation. You know what else didn't exist in the past? SveNFL.
Exactly.
And then we met, and the day we met, we decided we're going to do a football podcast.
And do you know how many people were just begging for an NFL podcast in Sweden? Zero. Did that stop us? No.
No. We are
did
here.
Not stop us. We are still here.
Yes. So I got my Puerto Rican quarter here.
Shout out to Bad Bunny.
Shout out to Bad Bunny. I got my Puerto Rican quarter and
Puerto Rican quarter.
And we're gonna flip them and bake them. Skip, you're gonna call it in the air. Let me know when you're ready. I'll go ahead and flip it. You ready?
I'm ready to flip that shit.
All right.
Heads.
Oh, it's tails, man. Sorry, bro. It's tails.
Oh, by the way, we got teams on bye weeks this week. We got
we do.
Bears, Packers, Steelers, and my Atlanta Falcons are all on a bye week this week.
Yeah. Oh, damn. All right. Y'all remember that for those of you playing fantasy. If you got players on your rosters that are on those teams, you got to make some adjustments, grab some people up. I see the waiver wires already getting filled up in our SveNFL Fantasy League. Since I won, I'm going to start, man.
Okay.
Because I looked through it. I was ready.
I'm pulling out my asterisk pen just in case.
Okay.
Because I do the regular, I write in blue, and then when it comes to the asterisk, I put that shit down in red.
Oh, you know what? For the meaningless thing, we put a lot of effort into this meaningless asterisk. Remember we used to talk about upsets? We don't even fuck with upsets anymore. It's all about the asterisk.
We still haven't called an upset this year.
No, we haven't called one. No,
that's still real. That's active.
And
that's
there
live.
have been upsets. Yeah, Giants beat the Chargers. Somebody could have called it, but nobody called it. The first game is the Thursday night game, and this one is a tough one. It's a division game, which is smart for Thursday nights. But the 49ers are beat up, so I'm going to pick the Rams to win. And Matthew Stafford is still looking like a top 10 quarterback despite being 83 years old.
Yeah, that's a wise decision.
Thank you.
I can't asterisk that one at all. Next up, we got a London game, y'all.
Uh-oh.
3:30
still
p.m. 3:30 p.m. European time. The Minnesota Vikings traveling from Dublin to London to play the Cleveland Browns. Probably going to see Dylan Gabriel, it seems like. Quinshon Judkins, pretty good rookie running back for the Browns. This one actually gets a little tough because the Vikings did not perform well last week. Their offensive line, they've got some injuries there. Carson Wentz ain't it. We know that. God, something's wanting me to pick the Browns in this game. But you know what? The Vikings aren't going to have to deal with, the travel and the jet lag because they already did that. They're kind of settled in. I think I'm gonna go with my brain on this one. I'm gonna go Vikings, but I have a weird feeling that I'm wrong.
Okay. All right.
It's almost like I'm trying to asterisk myself here.
Yeah, man. Well, I don't have any weird feelings about the Colts and the Raiders. I think the Colts are going to beat the Raiders. So,
yeah, you're probably right. How am I supposed to feel about this game? The Giants are playing the Saints. I mean, this one is tricky because as much as I enjoyed the Jackson Dart experience, just like the next guy. They did lose Malik Neighbors. Will they be able to, Saints still haven't won a game yet. It's hard. I get scary when you pick against a team who hasn't won a game yet.
Yeah.
They gave the Bills.
They don't look like they've given up either. It's not that.
Exactly the way they played the Bills.
Yeah.
The way they played the Bills. You know what? I'm picking the Saints, actually. Okay. I'm going to pick the Saints.
All right.
I think this is like, maybe this, they're playing at home, haven't won a game yet. This might be the only game they win all year. And if you think they're going to be a one-win team, you might as well, be smart about it. They beat the Giants. Yeah, I'm going to go Saints.
Those that are still in the eliminator, stay away from this one.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not picking that in the eliminator. Hell no.
Cowboys are playing the Jets. This is your eliminator game, y'all. Cowboys are going to beat the Jets. The Jets. After looking back on that Dolphins-Jets game, Jets are a bad football team. 13 penalties.
Yeah.
No run defense. Missing their best linebacker. Yeah. Cowboys win.
Huh.
Last season, we got every pick right in week 5. No pressure.
Next up, we got the Broncos traveling to Philadelphia to play the Eagles. I expect the Eagles to keep it rolling at home because, as you know, I am on record as saying Bo Nix sucks.
That's your official take. That's a.
I mean, they won last week against the zombie Bengals. Not impressed. Sorry. I think the Eagles. AJ Brown's going to be in his feelings. I don't think he's going to have a good game in this game either because the Broncos do have one of the best secondaries in the league. Patrick Surtain. I mean, he's one of the few shutdown corners in the league.
Very true.
But the Broncos have a chance because they have a decent defense, but I think the Eagles will prevail. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's time, bro. Go ahead and put an asterisk on that one. I think the Broncos are going to beat the Eagles.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Defense travels. That's my first asterisk of the week.
Such a weird word.
Yeah, it is. The Panthers reverted to last season's Panthers last week after looking good against your boys. Now they're playing my boys. Are they going to torment SveNFL podcast? Maybe that's what the Panthers are built for. But I'm going to pick the Dolphins to win. The Dolphins look like they're back in form. Mike McDaniel's been in his bag. And it's going to be a win-1 for Tyreek week.
Yeah. All right, next up. Normally, this would not be a difficult game to pick, but considering all of the question marks going into this game, the Texans are playing the Ravens in Baltimore. But if you're thinking about a Ravens with no Lamar Jackson, 6 to 7 defensive starters out of the game.
Who's their backup?
I can't remember.
Is it Cooper Rush?
I don't remember.
I'll look it up.
Man, this is hard because everything tells me you should be picking the Ravens in this. The Texans have not been a very impressive football team this year. Well, Houston is favored by 1.5 in this game because of all these injuries. Oof. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't.
Cooper Rush not that bad, bro.
I can't pick against the Ravens. I just can't. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I can't do it. Not at home. You still have Derrick Henry. Harbaugh's a good coach. Texans just seem like a
depleted defense.
I know. You know what? I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to pick the Ravens. Another one. I would probably put an asterisk on this.
I'm not going to put an asterisk. This is I'll talk about it later. Titans are playing the Cardinals.
Whoop, whoop.
Titans. Yeah, this will be one more game. This will be game of the week. This will be one more game where we're wondering if Callahan is going to have a job because the Titans are going to lose again in Arizona to the Cardinals. Poor Cam, man.
Okay, this actually is kind of game of the week. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Seattle Seahawks, who have been very good this year. Oh, wow. Or the Bucks may be dealing with some injuries in this game too.
Oh, definitely. Huh? Isn't Mike Evans out?
Yeah, Mike Evans was out last week too.
They have an old lineman hurt.
Oh, you know what? Actually, something I meant to mention in the news, Bucky Irving has some sort of a foot injury. We're not even really sure what it is, but the report is he's already looking for a second opinion on his foot injury, which means it must be something kind of significant.
Yeah, surgery, yeah.
They're traveling to Seattle, which, we always say is one of those places with true home field advantage. You know what? I'm going to go with the Seahawks in this one.
Yeah. All right. The next game is do you see why I wanted to go first?
Cat battle.
Not bad, man. Yeah. Oh, that's a cat battle. I don't have the soundboard. We got us a cat battle, Lions versus the Bengals. It's not going to be a cat battle. This is going to be a mauling. I'm going to say the Lions are going to maul the Bengals, who for some reason still have Zach Taylor employed.
It's like lion versus kitten.
Yes, definitely.
I'm going to put an asterisk on that. No, I'm just kidding.
You love the Bengals.
Well, I love my daughter. What do you want?
Yeah.
What do you want from me? Okay, Commanders, Chargers. I think the Chargers are going to get off the mat. They had a disappointing performance last week. I think they're a good football team. I'm kind of wish casting here a little bit. I'm hoping that they finally go, you know what? Who's that guy, Lad McConkey? Didn't he play for the Georgia Bulldogs? Let's throw this motherfucker the ball. So yeah, I think Jaden Daniels might be back in this game, so that's a little
cool.
complicated, but more fun. But I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one.
Oh, okay. Another tough one here for me. The Patriots are playing the Bills. I'm gonna go with Buffalo to win this game. Shout out to Brisket and Friends. Nicholas from Brisket and Friends is actually part of Bill's Mafia, so this one's for you, buddy. Another one, man. This is what I want.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put an asterisk on that.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I think the Bills looked a little sloppy last week.
Okay.
I think Mike Vrabel is a good coach. I think the Patriots are turning into a team that is getting a little bit better every week. And I think they're going to surprise the Buffalo Bills.
I'm shocked. Okay. I mean, it's a division game, yeah.
Exactly.
Man.
Weird shit happens in these division games.
That's a Sunday night game, right? Oh, yeah. Wow, Skiff.
Yeah. That's a heavy asterisk. Yeah. Okay. Monday Night Football. We got the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Duval County. Jags are 3-1. Out here turning motherfuckers over left and right. But let's not get it twisted. It kind of feels like the Chiefs are back. Yeah. And the Jaguars are still the Jaguars. Yeah. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
That's smart, man.
Okay.
Nice, man.
We did it.
We did it, man. Well, that's
which is the same thing we usually say when we fucking polish off a table breaker. At Brisket and Friends, you and I, we look across at each other and we gaze lovingly into each other's eyes and we just go, we did it.
We did it. We did it, man. Speaking of gazing lovingly in each other's eyes, I'm going into the sexiest matchup. I think it's easy for me. The sexiest matchup is when the Bucks face the Eagles. When the pirate goes up into the sky and makes sweet, sweet love to the representative of our country, which is, still around for now. And they're gonna make sweet, sweet love in the air when we get the best man in football. Oh, I'm sorry. They're not playing each other.
I was waiting for you to finish before I was gonna.
My bad. That was last week's sexiest matchup.
That was like some drunk sex where you're like, I forgot.
Wait a minute.
I was having sex with.
Are you still here? You're supposed to leave. I thought you were out of here. I don't know why I did that. I thought I wrote it down too. The Bucks. Was it Bucks Seahawks? I was thinking.
Bucks Seahawks are playing. Yeah.
That's not the sexiest game. The sexiest game this week is the Giants and the Saints, man. No, I'm just kidding. There's no sexy matchup this week, man. I don't know.
I kind of agree.
There's no sexy matchup. This is a week where we're just beating off. This week is brought to you by Pornhub.
I mean, honestly,
you got some division stuff: Bills, Patriots, Rams, 49ers, but like, what else we got?
To me, the Rams and the 49ers would have to qualify as like the one game that has the potential to be the sexiest matchup.
Yeah.
It's all the injury concerns that kind of maybe takes a little sex off of it.
Yeah, exactly. Ravens
that
Texans
one-
could have been sexy like last year.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been sexy, but the Ravens are all beat up. The Texans don't have an offensive line that's working. I don't know. Vikings, Browns, two good defenses. Like, I don't know. Nothing here.
You got Cowboys, Jets, the two like teams that pretend to be sexy.
Yeah.
So like fake sexy game of the week.
It's two Instagram models.
Right.
The Cowboys, there's two influencers, the Cowboys and the Jets, that are just like,
Who always have they've always got
filter.
the beauty filter on. And,
Yeah. There's nothing here, man. I'm sorry, man. It's the first time ever, but I got nothing.
yeah. I think Buck Seahawks also probably has
Yeah.
like rough sex. Like rough kind of tie me up and push me around kind of sexy.
This is
potential.
it's a New York it's a quarterback change from Russell Wilson to Jackson Dart. From the 2 to 6, as we said. All right, I'm gonna say I have no sexy matchup, but the upset of the week, Broncos over Eagles, man. I think the Broncos defense travels. I know they're going to be underdogs probably because they're playing in Philly. So I got to say that the upset of the week is going to be Broncos over the Eagles. I have the Eagles fans saying, "Did this dude?" No, I'm so upset. I'm mixing everything up. I'm so upset.
I'm going to go with the one that made you speechless. Patriots beat the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's possible.
This is an asterisk update special right here. Or 2 asterisks. I don't know about you, but my bold prediction is that the Lions are going to beat the Bengals by 40. It's going to be a beatdown, a cat mauling.
That doesn't seem terribly bold, but yeah, sure.
But beat them by 40?
Yeah, the Lions are capable of beating a lot of teams by 40.
They're capable of putting up 40, but to beat a team by 40 in the NFL.
That's true. That's a lot.
Don't question my bold prediction. My prediction was just a prediction. It wasn't bold. What are you trying to say, Skip? No, that's just a prediction.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so disrespectful. Please don't threaten to end my life.
I will end you.
Bold prediction. Bold prediction. Tough. It's tough. I didn't really do a lot of pre-thought on this one.
I think
but I'll stick with my upset. I'll stay in the same church, different pew.
Okay.
The Patriots not only will defeat the Buffalo Bills, but Drake May will look a lot more like Josh Allen than Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen will throw 2, maybe 3 interceptions. And Drake May will throw at least 4 touchdown passes, or he'll be responsible for 4 touchdowns. He'll probably throw 3 and run for 1. I also predict there will be some sort of special teams insanity where they block a punt, or you know what I mean. Like, it just feels like that's in the air.
Patriots they've done it in 2 games this year.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're going to see some more of that shit in this game. It's going to be one of those games where nothing goes right for the Bills.
Oof. All right, and my unknown is the Ravens and Texans. I feel like I have no idea what's going to happen there. The game could go either way. Lamar Jackson not going to be there. The Houston Texans haven't been there all year. This could be their turnaround, maybe. Or maybe this could be the end of their season. Like, yeah, so it's unknown.
My unknown is Giants, Saints. I obviously picked the Saints reluctantly, which goes without saying. If I'm picking the Saints, it's always reluctantly. But I'm stuck between feeling like I'm not sure if the Giants can continue this Jackson Dart momentum without Malik Neighbors, but I'm also not convinced that the Saints are going to lose every game this season, and this just feels like the kind of game that they should be able to win. But I just don't know. I don't know who to trust.
All right. Well, there you have it, y'all. That's all our predictions for the week. We have done it. It's time. Time for the boys to get out of here, man. You hear that horn, that means you've heard something spectacular or something amazing is on the way. And the former is true in this case. Thank y'all for checking it out. Good luck to your teams, everybody, unless your team is Carolina Panthers. Fuck the Panthers. Oh, and you got a bye week.
Yeah, so fuck, I don't know, free time, I guess.
And isn't it always fuck the Saints?
Yeah, fuck the Saints. That's
Thank
true.
y'all so much, man. We'll catch y'all to see how we feel about the games that happened on the reaction episode. I've been Jonathan Rollins.
Skip Nazara.
With SveNFL.
Later, y'all.
You get a job like the government said.
Get serious, get a job.
You better get yourself a job.
Get serious, get a job.
Get a job like the government said.